Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Hit a review a card coming in the new challengers, uh, formerly called Next Challenger Booster Pack. July 19th. What we're looking at here is Fusion Reserve. It is a normal trap card. Description: reveal one fusion monster from your extra deck, and if you do, add one of the fusion materials listed in the fusion monster from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one polymerization from your graveyard to your hand. So this is basically like a universal searcher. I mean, for builds out there that are looking for some fusion materials that can stand on their own that you may need at that moment, this could be the card for you. I mean, this is, I don't know if I could really say if this is like a universal searcher, considering that, but for fusion monsters, it is. It is just that. It's a universal searcher. It can search for any goddamn fusion material that you can think of. Now, I'm pretty sure, like, the rulings for the card haven't come out yet, but I'm pretty sure it stands that, you know, you can only use monsters that are actually listed on the fusion material. Like, you can't, like, I don't believe you can use cards that, or, you know, so, like, you're not able to search for cards that's listed as fusion materials, like, you know what I'm saying? Say, for example, like, two uh, gladiator beast monsters. Like, they have to be a specific name. Like they have to have some names listed in there. Not the type of monster that you need, not the, you know, archetype of monster that you need. You have to have a specific name. So I believe that's what the ruling is going to end up being, because it's saying if the fusion material monsters listed, you know, you have to be specific. But I don't know, like, maybe they'll change this card's rulings and have it where you can actually search out, you know, a monster that hasn't been specifically listed in the fusion material monster. So, text. So, if that's the case, then this card is really going to be good then. But as far as like the fusion builds out there, and fusion monsters are, you know, they're on their way to making a comeback. They're on their way to. Hence the reason why they made this ahead of time. You know, because it's some fusion builds out there now that can't really kick things off as fast as they should be able to. You know, that may need that extra little bit of speed, and they probably had to use polymerization and activate, I don't know, some card for cost. You know, they probably had to discard it. At least with this, they can get it back now, as well as a fusion material monster listed on one of the fusion monsters that they're trying to get. So, I mean, like, you can go down a list of fusion monsters that you can use this with. I mean, like, the possibilities are really endless. I mean, like the Ancient Gear, or like Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. You can search out Ancient Gear Golem because it's actually listed as a, you know, as an actual name in the card. Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean, hell, we can even take it back to Bakuri Box if you really want to go back. You know, like, you can take it back to fusion monsters that these days don't even matter. So, I mean, like, like, there's a lot of things this card can search for in terms of monsters that are listed as fusion materials. I mean, there is a lot of possibilities with this card, and this is really for the fusion builds out there. This is literally like the best searcher that you can ask for. You know, you have everything now at your disposal with this one card. You know, the like really, like, the sucky part about this is that, of course, like, the elemental hero is going to be able to use it, which of course we will see that happen. You know, the motherfuckers use polymerization more so than that, more so than in any other archetype out there. I mean, let's just be honest. Like, they run on fusion. They run on fusion. They run on regular fusion, contact fusion. You know, the motherfuckers do a lot. And the best part about this is you don't have to use Elemental Hero Woodsman to get the, you know, to get polymerization out back. So I would say that this is better than Elemental Hero Woodsman, right? This is, like, much better than Woodsman. I mean, you know, so, like, Woodsman does have 2,000 defense, which can probably come in handy, but still, you know what I mean? Like, you can eliminate fusion, Elemental Hero Woodsman now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of this trap card. So I mean, like, this is a pretty damn good card. I mean, like, there's no way that you can say that this card sucks. I mean, you can say it, but it won't be true. Like, this card is actually pretty fucking good across the board. Like, like, I know obviously what it's going to be used, but I'm interested in seeing if somebody is going to try to use it from outside of like the normal means to try to make something special, you know, with some of the older fusion monsters that haven't been seen in fucking pretty much like a decade. So yeah, man. So link to this card is gonna be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.